Hi everybody! So, this is Goodwill haul part 1. Because you all saw that video of me shopping for the first time ever. Total for the day between what I got and what is for reselling was $70. So I blew all the budget I had for summer camp thrifting, and so now I have to behave for a while. So this is not my handkerchief, not that. This is the items that I saved for myself, not that. This is actually friend mail, which is from, now Robbie sent me a lovely Oscar, is it Oscar de la Renta? It's over on the other side of the room. But it's a scarf. Now, it's not the Boy Scout one, it's the Cub Scout one. But it's still this fabulous vintage scarf that was done for the Boy Scouts. So she sent it to me to add to my collection. And then this is from Maryland. And she sent me this wonderful silver necklace, but look at what it's Lily of the Valley. It's a Lily of the Valley. I absolutely love it. I do have to see if that chain will fit my neck because I'm big. But I might have another silver chain if this one's too small. But it's lovely, and thank you both. Thank you, ladies. That's very sweet of you to think of me. I absolutely love Lily of the Valley and violets, and I like the one with the face. It's pansies. They're some of my favorites. So I'm going to sit that up there. So we're going to do just the items that I got for me. And we're going to not start with those because those are fabulous. We're going to hide those. So you all saw the bunny. I just can't. I have to keep him. Now, I think he might have been a hobbyist piece because there's an LH 1991 signed on his feet. But I mean, he's just too funny. Now, you all know I like the quirky, the oddball, and the look on the face and those giant ears are just too funny. I really, really like him. So he's staying with me. So I got him. We got little quirky bunny. I did get the little thing to hang on the wall, the little plaque. Now I gotta be careful because this is that the really early, real heavy resin. So it says, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. I don't remember where the quote comes from. I love it. It's one of my favorite quotes. And so I got that. For me, that's going to go into my room. I've been looking for one of these. It's just a scoop. But Gary likes to make poached eggs the French way because he saw it on some cooking show where you put white vinegar in the water and then you crack the eggs into the water once it's hot. Well, we had one of these that was so old that it was rusting. Whatever the coating on the top was, that was gone. And so this one says Hong Kong on the back, but it's the same thing. I think the handle might be a tad shorter. But this is great for lifting stuff up out of the water. So it's fantastic for lifting those poached eggs of his. So I got that for our kitchen. I don't use these so much in the summer as I do in the winter. The mask things for your face, because my skin does tend to dry out very much. This was a pack of 3. It was open. She did give me, oh, there is 3 in there. I thought there was just 2. So, 2 were stuck together. So I will be putting them away for this winter so that I use them. I've been careful. I haven't gotten badly sunburned. I do use them in the summer if I get sunburned. But these are, I crack up that it's a glowing unicorn hologram mask. That's just too funny. But basically, it's a toner and a hydrator for your skin. And that's the kind I tend to look for, simply because I very easily get sunburned. If I have a lot of dairy, I get very oily skin. And so, but usually in the summer, I save these for sunburn. And then in the winter, my cheeks get so dry. That's why in the winter they always look like they're really red. And it's all because this all through here and a little bit across here dries out completely. So I got those for me. Tuck them up there. I picked up 2 books. The Art of Hygiene, and it's Hygge. Sorry, The Art of Hygge. It's Danish. Now, I had read a book on Hygge before, but this is how to bring Danish coziness into your life. And it's got some cute things in there. It goes through the 4 different seasons. There's some recipes. There's some crafts. There's some decorating tips. There's one I'm seriously interested in trying to figure out how to make. They make, oh, where's the picture? Now, they are telling you to cut apart, knitted socks. Well, why can't I just knit the thing myself? Mind you, I won't know how to do it to make it round like a tube, but I could certainly do it like a scarf and then stitch it up the back. So they have directions on how to make these cozies for your mugs. And it's to keep your stuff hot longer. So, and they're talking about, oh, you're going to have to fabric glue this and fabric glue that. And I'm looking at it going, I have so much yarn and I only know how to make scarves. So if I make a scarf that's like that wide and maybe that long, and then they have things where you have buttons so that you can hook it where the handle goes, I can knit them. And then sell them. And use up some of the yarn that's here. And some of the buttons. So I just thought it was a cute little thing, and I wanted to see about some of it and try it out. Fruit crumble looks interesting. So I got that one for me. I got this for me. Now this is a novel that When the English Fall, and it's one of those post-apocalyptic novels, which I had seen this is on my to-read list on Goodreads. Now this came from a public library. They purged, and then, they purged because they marked off all the little marks. And then gave them over to Goodwill. But the book itself is from 2017. That's first edition. It's just got the rubber. Oh, look. Huh? It's even got a thing when somebody took it out, huh? I may be reading this quickly and then checking in with that particular... I may have to check in with Ridley's library. That may not have... Usually when you see that means the library's like taking it out. But the fact... And they've also marked that off. But I'm just laughing because there's There's a slip from 2017 in there. But I guess it's been enough years. It's 2024, so. But anyway, that was on my to-reads list, and so I picked it up at Goodwill. I did pick up the, I don't want to open it now, but I did pick up the roll of paper. Now, this paper is just slightly thicker than tissue paper, but not as thick as, say, actual wrapping paper. So this is what I would use for decoupage, and you can see the great images. Like there's the Santa ornament, the little girl, winter roses. So it's got that Victorian look, and it's just the right thickness for decoupage, and it would make a good background paper. And I do want to get back to that because I got stuff to decoupage, but I've just not had time to do it in a long while. And I need to get that stuff done and refill my Etsy store. Now, I never did find the fourth one. And some of this stuff you didn't see because the guy emptied 4 carts of stuff while I was still there. I've gotten myself some nice new chopsticks, and I will figure out what I'm going to do with the third one. But the handles, they must have been the same set, but they're all different. Like there's cranes on one, butterflies on another, birds on the third. This is a whisk for matcha, for making green tea. And I have some loose green tea that you're supposed to whisk up. So, you know, for 99 cents, I thought, why not? I'll actually get a proper green tea. And I did decide to get the mug. I think, therefore, I am overqualified to work here. And I will figure out if I can. Mike's going to turn 30. So I'm gonna try to get $31 bills and fill it with them, and make that part of his, and then maybe sneak a 20 in the middle too, but make that part of his birthday present at the end of the month. Now, the cool thing I found, and I want to keep these for me. So, can you see that pattern? Oh, the glare from the window. But isn't that beautiful? It's got all these roses on it, and it's got hobnail handles. Now, that's the creamer, but one of the rare times I actually found the sugar bowl to go with it. Now, I did find out that these are Tiffin, but whether these are Franciscan or Cherokee Rose, or I am finding so many different things saying that emblem there with the rose in the center is so many different pattern numbers. But I did find the Tiffin Museum website, and so I'm going to get some pictures taken and ask them, hey, what is this? Because I know it's yours, but what on earth's the pattern? So I can know what the pattern is. But I think it's just lovely, and so I have myself a very nice set. They have that look like Edwardian glass, but they're not. They would have been made around 1946. If it's Franciscan, then they would have been made between 46 and 67. If it's Cherokee Rose, that's 46 to 50 something. So, but they're in great shape. There's no chips. There's honestly, there's no scratches. They don't look like they were ever used. So that's the bit of the haul that is the stuff for me. Now the box is still pretty full. That's all the stuff I bought to flip. So that's going to have to be a separate video because there's just too much here to do it all in one. So I already did the penguins, which was the bag, and then now this is the stuff that I'm keeping for me and some friend mail that you just saw one of the pieces. And then so this will be part 1, And then part 2 will be the stuff to flip, and that one is definitely going to be a little longer than this. So I hope you enjoyed this, and like and subscribe. Members often get videos early, and then there's some where there's videos just for them, and there's shout outs. And so you can see in the description on most of the videos I do have levels of membership, and I thank you for them. So have a good day. Goodbye.